Hey, Lincoln, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. I've invited Joe and Oz to come join me. Uh, I've got a mail call to do. I've been putting off for about a week because I've been not feeling well. And by the way, your package came. I haven't opened it yet, but it's sitting in there, and I appreciate that, Lincoln. I've already got it, I think, but you can go ahead and resend it, Lincoln. Send it to Joe and Oz and Melissa if you want to. I didn't send it to Melissa. Go ahead and send it to Melissa. Hey, John Francis, welcome. Hey, America. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, I'm going to let a few people come. Hey, there's Clinton S. And I'm going to do a mail call to a special friend who sent me something I really, really appreciate. Go back over to the YouTube side here just for a second. I hope everybody's doing good. I've been kind of down for the last couple of weeks, but I'm getting my strength back, so I'm feeling a lot better. Hey, everybody. I'm back and hopefully halfway healthy. Hey, Clinton, it's good to see you, my friend. Hopefully, Joe will join us here in a little bit. The shadow is going to be the fight occasion. I hope he shows up. If not, hopefully he can watch it. But he sent me a real special gift. I think a lot of, and I wanted to do a mail call on it, maybe a chit chat afterwards for a little while. So I thought I'd go live just for a little bit, see what was going on. I appreciate everybody's prayers and concern and emails and texts and phone calls. And I mean, y'all were, it was touch and go there for a while, but I'm fine now. And I had some great surgeons and I had the Lord upstairs watching over me, of course. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So I appreciate everybody. It's a great community. Yeah, let's Lincoln back. Let's see. Let me go back to the StreamYard side and see if I ain't got anybody in the basement. I don't. I had to deal with a hospital led also. Oh Lord, intestinal infection and bleeding. Now I'm on antibiotics, so it should be healed. I hope so, Clinton. My appendix busted, and it had been busted for 2 days, and I went toxic. My bloodstream went toxic, and I was 5 hours of going septic. And if I had gone septic, I don't know if they could have saved me. But I was lucky, and here I am. But yeah, I hope it all goes good, Clinton. It's never a good thing to have an infection in your intestine. Let me get my old mug off here for a minute, and I'll line up everything to start this mail call with. Kind of hoping Joe gets up here, and Oz. I don't know if Oz is even on or up. I know Joe was on earlier. No, it wasn't good news, Clinton. But I had a really great pair of surgeons, and they rushed me into OR. I spent an hour and a half, 2 hours, I guess 2 hours in OR, trying to clean out my system. And they had me on IV antibiotics for 4 days in the hospital. But the scars are healing up pretty good, and I'm getting my strength back, and the soreness is about gone. So let me put the cigarette out. What's this? I've been dealing with hospitals for a week. Surgery on my lung funded. Yeah, I know, Lincoln. I hate that. Prayers for Lincoln for sure. He's been through a lot. He's a good guy. And God knows he's been a dear friend to me. But I want to start by reading this letter. This is a mail called the Fire Cajun. It says, "Hey Alden, hi Alden. Thanks for the great commemorative dollar. I will cherish it, and it will be a nice addition to my collection. I know you've been wanting some of my work. Today I'm sending you 2 of my pieces, and they are gorgeous. I'll show them to you in a minute. First piece is a pure copper long bar that weighs 27.9 grams. Your second piece is a pure copper half-ounce bar. Hopefully they will fit in your collection." Oh, very good. Very well, it fits into my collection, my friend. He said, "P.S. I also threw in a coaster made from battle-used suction hose. This thing's amazing, amazing. Enjoy." What a guy! I mean, Fire Cajun. He's been a real friend, and he's been to a lot of people, not just to me, but to a lot of people. Let me switch the scope here. Let me show you what I've got. Boom. Here we go. All right, these are the bars. This is a coaster he sent me. Now, he made this out of a hose, a battle hose. And he signed it down below here. But that's going to go in a frame and go on the wall. I mean, that is just, I love it. It's beautiful. Then he sent me, I don't want to take them out of here because I haven't got gloves on them. I don't want to get my fingerprints on them. But there's 2 copper pours. Let me turn it over to see if the camera will pick it up. I don't know if the camera will pick up. Let me lay it down. Maybe it'll pick it up better so I'm not moving it. They've been stamped. I love them. I have one other copper pour that Travis made me, but I love copper, and I love copper pours, and that was phenomenal. And I didn't expect this. This was totally out of the blue. I got to my mailbox last week, and well, actually, I didn't. My wife did because I wasn't able to walk the stairs at the time. But oh, there's Joe Durbin. Yes. Hey, Joe.
Hey,
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. I was doing a mail call from Fire Cajun.
I saw that.
And I was saying how phenomenal this piece was because I wasn't expecting it. And my wife brought this package up, and I was like, I don't recognize who this from, And I opened it up, and along with a letter, there was this. And like I said, the coaster is going to go into a frame, this part, and my bars, of course, will go in my safe with my other poured things. But
right. Hey, Bill Betts.
Hey, Bill Betts. Welcome.
Clinton, America. Hey, guys.
Oh, did Fire Cajun make you one too, Lincoln? Yeah, that's right. You told me about that. Yeah. He does amazing work. And he's a good guy. He's a good part of the community. He supports everybody.
Yes, so, he does.
A big shout out to Fire Cajun. If you're not subscribed to him, please check out his channel. He's a great dude and a good friend. So,
right on. Hey, Anthony, how you doing, my friend?
How are you, my friend?
I'll show you a couple of. I just happen to have a couple of his pieces here also.
Oh, really? Here, let me give you the camera there, Joe. There you go.
So yeah, it's.
Are those from Fire Cajun?
Silver and a copper Rolo, yeah, from Fire Cajun.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, I did a trade with them on these ones here, so. And he made me these pieces also.
Oh, those are nice. Those are real nice. I love the one with the fire hat on.
Right.
Clinton, I hope you get to feeling better. And thank you for coming in. I know you don't feel well, but
take care, Clinton. Buddy.
Yeah, take care. Hey, there's Captain Jurek. How are you, Cap?
Hey, Captain. It's good to see you guys. So yeah, them are all. And then he made us a great big one Diane stole from me. You know how that
was. I bet she did.
A copper paperweight with our name stamped on it.
Yeah.
Which is real cool. So, yeah. There you go. But he does beautiful work.
Yeah, he does. He does gorgeous work. I'm definitely going to put that coaster. I thought that was cool. It was made from a battle hose.
Hell yeah, that is very cool.
I thought that was a really, really cool piece. What I'd like to do is find a frame that's got like a black velvet background.
Right.
So that white hose just pops out.
Well, and he's got it cut out like the shield or.
Yeah, he does.
Cross.
He does. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. I mean, I absolutely love it. And I have art from several different people on here, but I didn't have that particular from anything from him, and I've been wanting a piece.
Yes.
Yeah. I just didn't expect it. It was just super, super nice.
Right.
Captain, did your package show up today, or maybe it'll be there tomorrow? I'm not sure, brother.
Hey, Bigfoot.
Hey, Bigfoot. Good to see you. This is Fire Cajun made me 2 nice copper bars, and he made this coaster out of a battle fire hose, which is going to go into a frame on my wall in my corner. And it was just out of the blue a gift, and didn't know it was coming, blew my mind, and absolutely love it. I mean, love it. I mean, I was flabbergasted when I opened it. I mean, I've been wanting to, I've seen some of his metal work before, some of his silver and copper pours, and he knows I like copper. And he sent me them, and I really, really like them. So, in fact, I love them. Yeah.
Right on. He's very talented.
Okay, Captain, it should be there tomorrow then. Yours should be too, Joe.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I can't wait for you to open. Oh, you're going to like that.
We'll have to see what the day brings. May have to do it live.
Well, hey, that's cool. You'll like it, though, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know how you and I are anyway.
Right on.
Oh, I haven't seen Fire Cajun today anywhere.
No, I haven't either. I'm probably working.
That's what I'm thinking. I'll leave the stream up so you can see it, because this meant the world to me. It really did. It meant the world to me. It just so happened I just got out of the hospital about a day before I got this, and what a surprise to come home to, you know.
Right on. That's awesome.
Something you didn't even know anything about. I mean, you know.
Right.
Packages a lot, but most of them I get from auctions and things like that. But something like this out of the total blue, it's unbelievable.
No, that's great. Fire Cajun's a great guy.
He is. He is. Like I said, anybody that's not hooked up with him, check him out, because he's the #1 though. How you feeling, Joe?
All living the dream, brother.
Let me go back to split screen here. There we go. Change cameras real quick. Put up my ugly mug just for a second.
Oh, don't scare us like that.
Just to let you know, I am alive and my color's back and I'm not as pale as I was.
Is that what you call that color?
Well, for a dead white guy, it ain't too bad. I mean,
Heck of a lot better than your prom picture, anyway, huh?
Well, I mean,
I'm glad that you're feeling better. That's awesome.
Oh, I am. I got out today. I went to the next town over and ran some errands I've been needing to do for 2 weeks. And loafed around a little bit. And stopped at the local greasy pit down there and ate supper with a bunch of my buddies. It was a good time. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been out and about.
Right on.
It felt good to get out and do it. Oh, there's Amy.
Amy.
Hi, babe.
Hello, Amy.
I always love to see Amy come in.
Right on.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing a mail call from Fire Occasion. Let me switch cameras again real quick. Fire Occasion sent me this. This is a coaster made from a fire hose, battle fire hose, and he made me 2 copper boards. I didn't have no idea they were coming. I got them last week, not long after I got to the hospital, and it was really cool. Thank you, Lincoln. I am doing a lot better. I hope you get to feeling better, my friend.
Right on. A lot of crap going around.
Oh, I know it. Everybody around here's getting sick. My wife come home last night or this morning and said, I think I'm getting the crap. And I said, well, you keep the crap on the other side of the house. I just got out of surgery. I don't need no crap.
Ain't that the truth?
I've had enough crap. Yeah, I thought it was, Amy. I'm going to take the fire hose part of it. Let me see if I can back this off a little bit and get a little better look at the.
All right. Good night, Captain.
Night, Cap.
Thanks for swinging through.
This here is pretty good size. It's probably 4 by 4 inches. And he made he cut the emblem, the fire emblem out of the hose. And I'm going to put that in a frame with a black background. And it's going to go on the wall along with some of my other art pieces in my corner. I'm running out of room. I'm going to have to start putting stuff in my study now. I'm running out of room in the corner.
Need more wall space?
I need more wall space. Yeah. Well, I got a gift from a friend of mine for Christmas. It's a probably 3 foot by 3.5 foot coin display wooden box with a glass front that locks. And I haven't got any place to put it right now. So I think it'll go in my study along with this and maybe a couple other things.
Right.
Because your shop's so big, you've got stuff everywhere.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm just a hoarder, that's why.
I'm a hoarder. That's pretty good. But anyway, yeah, I thought that was really, really cool.
That's very cool.
A lot of love there. I just love the man. He does a lot for a lot of people, and he's a really good guy.
He is a good guy.
Oh, by the way, where we were at earlier, Joe.
Yep.
If you send me one of them, just put that with my next invoice.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Okay, buddy.
As soon as they come. One's yours.
Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I was typing it in, and I seen Ben too. I went, oh, hey, he got me. I was typing it in when I seen it pop up. That's a great minds think alike.
Hey, big dog.
Hey, big dog's here. All right.
Lenny. Yeah, you know what? If he'd have kept his mouth shut, I would have bought 2 of the first ones. But then he said what he said to you, and I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
because I was going to buy 2 of them, and then I was like, nah, I don't need them.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was about the same thing. But that's okay. I mean, it's all what it is.
Yep. It's all good in the hood.
It's all good, my friend. Oh. Have you heard anything about Robert's situation and how his family's doing?
No, I mean, he shot me a text this morning about some stuff, but he didn't mention anything, and I didn't want to pry, so I just...
No, me neither. I just want to make sure he's all right. But,
so I don't know. He was going to get back to me, and I haven't heard anything, so I don't know.
Well, let me know if you hear anything, because
I will.
Like I said, I don't want to pry either, but on the other hand, I care about him and we're in a boat, so
absolutely.
Yeah, they're good folks. Big Doc, I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting my strength back, and it's been a long 2 weeks, but hopefully I'll go back to work Monday. I hope.
I hope so too. Hanging around with you all day and night's getting old.
I know it. Well, you hang around with me all night every night anyway, because I get off at 11.
What's that?
I said, you usually around with me every night, even when I'm working. What are you talking about?
I know, I said all day and night.
Oh, day and night. Yeah, you got stuck with me during the day now.
Just messing with you.
I
think. I don't know if I could go 2 weeks, but
I don't know about you, bro. Get in the corner. Chop, chop.
I'm tired of them corners.
I know it. That was so funny. I thought Diane was going to bust a gut.
I got everybody sending me to the corner now. I don't even remember who started it. I've been sent to so many corners.
I have no idea.
I think Robert told me to go to the corner.
Yeah, probably. All somebody's going to do is say something like that, or you say something yourself, and it just kind of it grows. Right. It grows. Yeah, Big Dog, I am. It was touch and go there for about a day or so. I had some good surgeons, and of course, I was blessed from the Lord, and that. I guess it wasn't my time to go, so I'm still here, still a kicking. I'm just not kicking quite as high as I once did.
That's right. Well, thank God, man, because you're a good friend.
You are too, Joe. You are too, my friend. When's your next auction, Joe?
Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday? Now, if I'm not mistaken, Robert's having 2 tomorrow, right?
Yep.
At 3 and at 8 o'clock Central? I mean, Eastern?
Yeah, 3 and
Yeah. So I thought I'd let everybody know that Robert will be doing 2 auctions tomorrow night, one at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and one at 8. And I plan on being at both if I can be.
Right on. I will too, obviously, but yeah, if something changes, he'll let me know. But that last we talked, that was the plan.
Right.
And like he said in his thing, but if he gets a phone call.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah,
that has to come first. You know that.
Lincoln, I get a Friday off.
What's he say?
He said, oh boy, I get a Friday off. It has been a little while, hasn't it? Friday night.
Lincoln loves it, and you know it.
Oh, yeah. No, we have a heck of a lot of fun. Last night was... Oh, absolutely, Amy. And I'll try to do something as soon as I can, Amy. I got to just... I'm pulling my hair out, trying to keep everybody happy. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Yeah, I thought last night's auction went really smooth, considering it was 2,
Right.
A lot of times, if you team up with somebody, there's some confusion there. Last night went really, really smooth, I thought.
Well, we just let Diane talk, and that was that. Me and Melissa really didn't even need to be there. If I remember correctly, we could have just handed Diane boxes of coins and she'd have talked her way through it.
Oh, yeah, I think she did well though in an auction, and I'm glad to see that.
Right on. Yeah,
her first auction, she was trying to do it by herself, and it got a little hectic on her, and I understand that. I can't imagine doing one myself. But.
Right, she'd never tried it before, and yeah, I mean, because she had talked. Well, I forget, like November or something when she talked to me about it. We finally, it was just like, we'll just do it this day, period, and. Because otherwise something would come up or whatever, you know what I mean? Either she couldn't or I couldn't, whatever. And
right.
Yeah, she sang her way through it, Amy. Thank you, by the way, Amy.
Sang her way through it. Amy, you got any auctions coming up in the near future? If you do, put them up there, post them. I love Amy's auction. She always has some neat stuff. I love her stuff because it's neat stuff.
Right on. I agree.
She has stuff I don't see anywhere else, and I like that.
Yeah, I think that's important to bring weird, something strange, just a little bit of something,
Yeah, like you with your guitar coins, motorcycle coin.
Yeah, you just, something. If it's something you've never seen before, a lot of people probably haven't. So
I never saw them. I've got two of them, but well, I don't. My wife stole them, put them on the mantle along with all my bells.
Oh, did she?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was her centerpiece for the bells. Was my one. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I said, "You can't have them. You can borrow him." She said, "Yeah, I'll borrow him. Hell, they're mine now, boy." Lincoln said he just received some beautiful proof sets from Amy.
That's awesome.
Cool. I bought a bunch of them sets Robert had. I didn't really need them, but I bought them because the price was good.
Right.
I've got a drawer full of sets in there now. I don't even know what I've got. Yes, but no plans as to when yet. I have a lot to do to get there, but yeah, I guarantee it. So I need to do very soon. I have my 20-year anniversary of whipping cancer. Congratulations on that. And
that's awesome,
Amy. So I'll be taking 2 trips. Great, Amy. But when you do have a date, let me know, and I'll promote it on my channel as well. So shoot me an email when you hit that. Yeah, I'm going to Cincinnati in July too, so I'll see you there, girl.
Right on.
I think Joe and Diane will be there as well.
Yeah, I'll be there. Well, we'll be there, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm going hook by crook. I'll be there as long as Lord willing the creek don't rise.
Right on.
I thought I'd throw up the stream and do this mail call for occasion, and maybe have a little chit chat for an hour or so. I haven't thrown up a stream. I threw up a stream. Joe, I forgot to tell you about that. You know, that night that you put up your stream, you had asked me to put up one. Well, I was in the process of it when you did, and I thought I shut it down.
Oh, really?
Lincoln texted me the next morning. Your stream's been up for 17 hours, and I'm the only one that's visited it.
Oh, that's funny. You hit go live or something, huh?
No, I didn't. I wasn't live. It was just waiting on me to go live.
Okay.
So I don't know if it counted against my time or not.
That is funny.
Isn't that funny?
Oh, yeah. Have you started to pay for it yet, or?
Huh?
StreamYards?
No, I contacted them and told them to send me a bill. or that I do it online, but I haven't heard from them. So I guess I'm not gone over my limit yet.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I like StreamYard. It's basically simple to use, and I like the format. So
Same
I don't care to pay $25 a month or whatever it is to.
right on. Hey, Fire Cajun.
Hey, Fire Occasion, there's my friend. Fire Occasion, this stream's up for you, my friend. I love what you sent me. I just happened to get this like 2 days after I got out of the hospital, and I didn't expect it. As you well know, I didn't know it was coming, and it meant the world to me, my friend. It meant the world to me. And the host part of it, I'm going to put in a black background frame, and it's going to go on my wall with my other art. And of course, the bars go with my other bars in the safe. So thank you very, very much. You don't know what that means to me, my friend. I love your art. I love the way you do your pours. And thank you for your service in the fire department as well. But
right on.
That touched my heart. It did in more ways than you know. You didn't get a notification, Fire Occasion?
You'd have to be subbed to get one of them.
Yeah, if you're not subbed to me, I think he's subbed myself. I think he is. But
of course he is. I'm teasing you.
No, I know you are. No, Fire Occasion. I didn't just enjoy it. It moved me because I didn't expect it coming. I was still pretty sick at the time when I got it. I hadn't been out of surgery 4 or 5 days, and I was a pretty sick pup there for a few days. And no, it meant a lot to me. It did. My wife would tell you it made me smile.
That's awesome.
So it means a lot, and you don't know how much I appreciate it, my friend. You do not. Words won't express. So thank you.
You know, if you'd eat chicken noodle soup when you didn't feel good, you'd be all better. I get how you feel about it. I'm just saying.
I'm going to leave. I'm going to give that the silence it deserves.
Oh, it deserves no silence. I love that coaster, by the way, Fire Cajun. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's cool as heck. So he made this from a battle hose,
right?
And you can see the ridges on the other side. I don't want to let my camera focus. Then he made it into the fire emblem or firefighter's emblem.
Right, the Maltese cross.
And it down here at the bottom, Fire Occasion on the top, and I guess that's his member number. I'm not sure, but it's awesome. It's just awesome. That camera does pretty good, don't it, Joe?
That does real good, yeah.
Yeah, I'm real pleased with it. That's the one that Amy talked me into buying.
Right. Well, that's cool, Fire Cajun. One man's junk is another man's treasure, right?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I've been wanting a piece of his art anyway, and he knew that. And in fact, that's what he wrote in this letter. He said, "I know you've been wanting some of my work. Today, I'm sending you 2 of my pieces. First piece is a pure copper long bar, and the second piece is a pure copper half bar." And he said, "I also threw in a coaster made from battle-used suction hose. Enjoy." Well, it's found a home and it's found a place on my wall. So it found an honored place on my wall.
Right on. That's freaking cool.
Cool, Amy. I'm glad. Yeah, I love it. I think it's cool. Bought any more new interesting stuff, Joe?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. You still haven't found me my Morgans I'm looking for.
You know, I have a whole mess of Morgans on that'll be coming here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, did a big deal, but it'll be next week before I get any of that. So,
well, maybe one or two of mine will be mixed in with it. You never know. They're the hard ones to find anyway, though.
Yeah, they are.
Those years they're not cheap. They're expensive. I mean, even in like mid grade, they're not cheap.
No, I know. That's why they're the last ones. If they were, you'd have had them a long time ago.
Oh yeah. The only one that would have been probably more expensive than that is my CC, and I've got 78 first year issued CC, but that's the only other one that was tougher to find than M3.
Right. I think I might only have one CC left. I don't remember. I'd have to look.
That's the only one I've got. I had two others, and I actually gave one as a gift, and another buddy of mine wanted the other one I had. And it wasn't in real good shape, but he just wanted a CC to put in his collection. I let him have it for what I had in it.
That's cool.
Oh, Fire Occasion, you're more than worthy, my friend. You've been a good friend to a lot of people.
Right on.
A good friend to a lot of people.
Or the ones that aren't worthy.
Exactly. Exactly, Joe. You took the words right out of my mouth, my friend. Or my beak, in my case.
That's cool stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that.
Great work.
Yeah, I love that silver piece with the fire cat on it. That is awesome. That is awesome. To me, it's a special talent to be able to pour metals like that. I don't know the first thing about it. I wouldn't even know how to saw it.
Right.
It's not one of my talents, but anybody that can do it, I'm envious. I'm not jealous, but I'm envious as hell.
Right. Take care, Anthony.
Bye, Anthony. Thank you for coming, my friend.
Yeah, that's obviously you see it's not doing it justice. That case that's scratched there. I mean, them are polished up like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying, but you can tell. I mean, how nice that is. You get the fire hydrant on the right and the fire the hat on the left.
Right.
Took me a minute to figure out what that was on the right until I blew it up and looked at it, and then I know what it is now. It's fire hydrant. I ain't seen one of them in a while.
No, and them stamps aren't cheap at all. Like,
no, I guarantee they're not. Like I said, I don't know anything about it, Joe.
hey, Feral Cat, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Feral. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, they are cool. Fire Occasion makes some great pieces. He does. I know Joe has some, Lincoln has some, I have some, Amy now has some, she just said. And
right on. Yeah, now you do Fire Occasion.
He spreads it around. He does a great job.
For sure.
Amy, if you want to come up here, let me know and I'll send you a link. In fact, Lincoln, send Amy a link if you would. I'd appreciate it. I really don't want to put it in public, but
I think I can do it also.
Okay.
Let me see.
I'd love to have Amy up here. I haven't seen him in a while. Get a good-looking woman on the panel, you always get people coming in.
That's right.
That's it. I don't know. Oz may not be on tonight. I invited him, but he's not here. Cool, Amy. Love to have you, honey. I'll keep my eye on the basement. I won't let you get down there and stay cold too long with the chickens.
Did she get the link already, or?
I don't know. She said that she was coming up, though. She didn't have nothing else going on.
Okay.
That'd be great.
I'm working on it here.
Cool. Thank you. I'm sure Lincoln's probably sent her one too, but yes, boss. I love you, Lincoln. Yes, boss.
That's funny.
Your check will be in the mail, my friend. Oh. Lincoln took care of it. I see her coming. She's not connected yet, but she's trying to get there. She's in the basement, but she's not ready to come up yet. Oh, Lord. Amy, it says on my panel, it says device is not connected. I don't know what that means. I've never had that come up before.
It just takes a minute.
Oh, okay.
They're trying to hook up.
Oh, I see. I'll keep my eye on it, girl. I'll get you up here as soon as I possibly can. I promise. I love Amy to death. She's such a sweetie.
Absolutely.
She says her camera and mic are being stupid. She's going to have to redo it. She just disappeared. She'll be back. Yeah, she's the one that taught me into buying this camera. It's the best investment I've made except for my boom mic in a long time.
That's awesome.
Lincoln, I got your package. It's here. I haven't opened it yet. It's sitting in my pointer room right now. And I will open it along with Joe's in just a little while.
Yeah, I didn't get anything today. Probably tomorrow, Lincoln.
There's Amy.
Hello.
Hey, hi, Amy.
How are you?
Sorry, I didn't realize or remember I was I was looking at coins earlier, so I had my camera up, and then I was updating Streamlabs and messing with Streamlabs, and so it was like, we can't do this. We're not doing this.
Hey, Mel.
So I had to shut everything down.
Hey, Melissa.
Hello, Melissa. Hello. So look I'm being old lady.
You what?
That's not a bleach bottle.
I'm being old lady tonight.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I thought you were making little pigs out of Clorox bottles or something.
Oh, geez. I remember that.
That's much better. Okay.
That's funny. I don't care.
No, I'm not making little piggies out of it.
Come on, Alden. Show us your collection of.
You what?
Show us your collection of purple and pink Clorox bottles.
Oh, Lord.
You're going to laugh. Oh, I don't even have it in here. Okay. Whew. I was going to say, I have an old Clorox cardboard box.
Right.
Well, I said, think about it. Sit down on eBay. I was like, they buy stuff like that for, period movies and stuff. You never know. It's authentic.
That's right.
There you go.
Inside the box a little bit.
Well, Melissa, Amy already knows, but I started to stream out with some mail called the Fire Cajun. He sent me this. Didn't know it was coming. Made a coaster out of a fire hose. And they
made a coaster out of what?
Fire hose.
Oh.
Made me a coaster out of fire hose. Made it in the fire department thing. And then he poured me 2 copper pours. I had no idea they were coming. They come 2 days after I got out of the hospital. You want to talk about putting a smile on my face?
Oh, good, because people don't know what to always get you. What do you get the man that has every Morgan under the sun?
I don't have every Morgan under the sun.
I think that he did a good job.
Well, I've got.
That was like I got Phil, Bella's dad, Phil, for Secret Santa, and of course the only thing you equate with Phil are Benjis because of Bella, and it's like, what do you get the man who has every Benji, every Kennedy, and I don't know that collects anything else other than $50, and I'm like, I literally had to text message him and go, "What do you want? What do you need?"
Right.
I have no clue what to get you.
Hey, Melissa, check out the other work over there on Joe's picture. That's other stuff that Fire Cajun is on, silver and copper.
Oh, wow.
He's got the fire hydrant on the right, the fire hat on the left, stamped in silver. It's gorgeous. That's gorgeous stuff.
That is very cool.
Isn't that cool? I love people with talent. Me, I'm just.
I can't draw a thick person, so yeah, I get it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Here's my fire Cajun brownie.
Ooh.
Actually, let me turn this off. I call it my brownie. Yeah, are you actually going to work? This is the new camera.
That's nice. I love that.
Oh, that's cool.
And
that is cool.
Then it's got his little dealie there.
That's cool, Amy.
But yeah, it looks just like a freaking brownie. You know how when brownies come out, they always dent just a little bit in the middle? I'm like, it's a brownie, dude.
Just don't take a bite out of it. Oh, that's what NC.
I want to eat it.
What NC just said. Don't eat that brownie. You be pooping Lincoln coin.
So yeah,
hey, I've got a chicken on the wall and it poops French pennies. So what can I say? Thank you, Joe Durbin.
See, that's like weird. If it's a chicken and not a rooster, was it laying eggs? Since why would it poop in its own nest?
I don't think too much about chickens, so I wouldn't have any clue on how to answer you.
I'm not.
Well, I mean, they are in the little nest thing, okay?
Please, hold them.
Do they not poop in their own areas?
Believe it or not, I have never owned a chicken in my life.
Oh, you lying.
That's the truth. The only chicken I ever own is the kind I put in the skillet, fry, and eat. That's it.
Well, it's still chicken, ain't it?
Yeah, but they're dead. So I don't know about that.
Right. I don't know the first thing about chickens. Hey, Colorado.
They lay eggs that are different colors.
Hey, Colorado, good to see you.
I know that.
Colorado.
Well,
the blue ones. The blue ones were my favorite when I got eggs.
I want to know which chickens have the little nature's best thing on them.
Yeah, which ones they poop tattooed eggs.
Eggland's best.
Eggland's
best. Yeah.
So Eggland's chickens poop tattooed eggs.
That's some genetic genius there.
Right. Hidden.
Hello.
Oh, there, girl. How are you? You doing all right? Good to see you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We do that every time we get together, don't we, Melissa?
Yes, sir. Well, I got to do it for Hidden. I think he's been mad at me.
Hidden. How are you? Good to see you.
Hidden. You two, Colorado. All you guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I didn't say hello to anybody in the chat while I was typing along. Hi, Fire Caden. Good work.
Hey, guys, now I've got a lot of people here from the community. I want to thank everybody from here for all the prayers and the well wishes and the emails and the texts and the phone calls. Thank you. It meant the world to me. It did. I didn't know I had that many friends out there that give a care. So thank you.
I only had
Alden,
20 of them.
From the bottom of my heart, I don't have anything but your email, and I didn't email you because I know how it is after surgery. And the last thing you want to do is check email. But thank you for not dying on us.
Yes.
That would have sucked bad.
Amy, I know when you found out about it, I know I was in your thoughts and your prayers. I know that.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I was like,
I believe my response was, what?
Yeah,
I know. I found myself Monday noontime laying on the floor in a fetal position calling 911. I knew I was hurting.
Right.
Yeah, my appendix had exploded Saturday night. So when I did my stream that Sunday night, I was already toxic and didn't even know it. I mean,
I knew I was there.
You were toxic.
It was bad.
Does anyone know what the acronym ASMR stands for?
For what?
Nope.
ASMR.
As far as what goes.
I tried looking it up earlier.
I don't know. Hey, Diane.
Like,
hey,
pertaining to what?
Yes.
Amy.
What's that?
So like pertaining to what? Because there could be like this says ASMR video.
ASMR you know how people put those ASMR videos out? It'll be like people cutting hair, and it's just the sound of that. Like there's no other background noise or anything. Jeeps, what is up? I'm assuming you didn't get forced, or did you?
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
There you go.
Well, when I put ASMR,
right on the tip of the tongue.
No, video was the first thing that popped up after it. That's why I was asking you, was it that or?
I already said no hidden. ASMR. Autonomous meridian.
An experience characterized by static-like or tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I had somebody asking me what it was, and I'm like, well, I posted the definition of it, but I don't know what the acronym stands for.
I have no idea. I have no idea what that was.
So if there's certain sounds, they could be good sounds or bad sounds to you. But like for me, one would be people chewing. So if I just hear people chewing, just the crunch or whatever, it kind of gives you that
cringe.
And it could be a good cringe and it could be a bad cringe. Nails on the chalkboard, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul. Good to see you. I'm getting a
hello, Paul.
That's where that comes from. Diane, girlfriend, what's up?
Hey, lady. How you doing?
Hello.
It's only Thursday, so there is no show.
Hey, Amy, you said something the other day about a job interview. Did you get the job?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so when I had all the puppies, Miss Contessa is a woman who works in the cafeteria at my kid's school. She came and she got a puppy. And then she called me back like 2 weeks later and wanted another puppy if I still had one. And it happened to be the last one. It also happened to be the one that matched coat-wise and stuff, the one that she had picked up. So it was kind of cool. Anyway, in both of those, meeting her, I had talked to her quite a bit. She's beat cancer a few times and stuff like that. They were doing a big fundraiser for her. The kids were to bring a quarter. I gave both my kids $5 a piece and said, here, hand them out to your friends or whatever. Do whatever you want to do. Just make sure it goes to there. And then, that was pretty much it. So anyway, she called me up out of the blue last Friday. And she said, hey, are you looking for work? And I said, well, yeah. I mean, I'm never going to not say no. What's up? And she said, it's just a couple hours a day. It's working at the cafeteria. It's like $10 an hour. Hey, it's just a few hours a day. So I was like, well, yeah, sure. So I printed off the thing and went and had my interview Tuesday because I had Monday off for MLK Day. And I just got my email today to schedule my fingerprinting. So I have to go get that done, and then I'll be done. Once they run my background and do my fingerprints, then I'm done and I'm hired.
Well, congratulations, Amy. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. It's just a little something. The cool thing, though, is that I get free food, and it's not like the cafeteria food like we used to get. Like, it's actually really good, decent food.
You're probably out of there like 2
have a little salad bar and everything. And so, we get free food. And I'll start when my middle boy kids are going to the cafeteria.
I'll be back.
So I'll be able to come in early when my youngest goes for lunch. And I can actually go and have lunch with my youngest one until he gets tired of mom being there and says, Mom, you need to go. But right now he thinks it's cool. So he can't wait to have lunch with mom. Awesome. Maybe then I can be like, hey, guess what? I'm here. So you better behave or I'm going to have to kick your butt in front of the whole school. We'll see.
Every boy's dream.
Joe said he'd be back in a little bit. I think he had to disappear for a minute.
No, that's
Right on.
fine.
Cool, Andy. Congratulations. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I got my Joe Bell. Mine is made out of Canadians. I don't know if it'll
That is cool.
zoom.
Which, hang on a minute. Let me. I wanted to show you the.
Come on.
I'm getting some kind of a buzz or echo or something. Oh, I'll be back.
Okay. Bye, Hayden.
Bro, it's not me now. Earlier, mine was roboting like crazy.
What, your
StreamYard? Well, not my StreamYard, but I was on somebody else's.
Oh, I gotcha.
Hey, Oz.
Come on, camera, focus. This is a solid silver bell from made from 3 eagles that Joe made for my wife, and the handle is made of sterling silver.
That handle is bad.
Isn't that bad?
But it's
And
BA.
if you look at the bottom of it, look how thick that is.
Nice.
Hear the ring. Never heard a tone like that. But anyway, I thought that was sweet. Just move the camera a little bit. Maybe that'll focus.
That one is absolutely gorgeous.
I think it's one of the prettiest ones he's done, or I know it's one of the heaviest ones he's done.
Oz, what's up? Oz is in the building.
Hey, Oz.
Hey. Yay.
Thank you, Lincoln. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful bell.
No, I just haven't gotten to it yet. I've been having problems after I got on the phone with Amy, and I went in, my PayPal business card would not work at the post office, and so I just used my other one. And so I just send everybody the payment request through that one. Because I know it works.
Well, I wonder why it didn't work.
I don't know, but I'm transferring the money off of it onto my other one.
Oh,
I left like a buck on it to see if something would happen.
Right, Monday or Saturday. No, it was Monday. I got a text message saying that excuse me, saying that this charge for $40 was declined on my card.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at the last 4 numbers of the card, and I'm like, I don't use that card. Like, I haven't used that card. What is, and it's from my bank up north in Michigan. The only time I used it was on accident when I went to go get gas, and I was like, why is it not working? Why can't I get gas? And then I'm like, oh, yeah, we don't use that bank. That bank is strictly for a couple of notes on the vehicles that we have. So I was like, oh, crap. Well, that card and the bank that we do use, they have like the same color. So I just grabbed the wrong one. Didn't think anything of it. So yeah, they're calling me going, yeah, you have all these charges. Or I called them and they're like, I went through the automated thing and I had like 5 different tries for some nonprofit in Pennsylvania for $40 a piece. They kept fucking declining. And I'm like, no, that's not legit whatsoever. So I talked to them. They're like, well, we're going to cancel your card. I'm like, yes, please do. Cut it up. Make it go away.
Right. Because I'm not that guy.
Like, blah, because I don't use them.
That's crazy, Amy.
And that's not the first time that's happened to me. So I don't know if there was a reader in that particular gas pump, or if that particular card was just coincidence and that particular card number popped up on their crap, and so they tried it.
You'd think somebody would have to have that 3-digit security number off the back. I mean, maybe.
Not everybody asks for that. I mean, most places do, but not everybody does.
Very, very true.
Thank you, Oz. Yeah, I got the email. So as long as my background check and all my really bad offenses and felonies and warrants and things. Yeah, right. Such a criminal. I got in trouble once after I turned 18 and did 30 hours in jail and one night in the drunk tank because of it, and I was done. Yep, I'm good. Cured. Thank you.
Tell me that was the night of St. Patty's Day, right? St. Patty's
No,
night?
it was not St. Patty's Day. I probably partied like it was St. Patty's Day because I
had to throw that in there, Amy.
Lit. I was the much angrier drunk back then.
Oz, it's good to see you, my friend. We sent you a link. If you want to come up, let me know. Just come into the basement. I'll let you in. Joe should be back in a little bit.
It's lies, Oz. It's lies. He likes to keep people in the basement. Lies.
That's cool, Oz.
It's like
I didn't feel like I was there very long, but
he didn't leave me in there long at all this time. He must have learned last time. I laid the smack down and he said, okay.
Yes, you have.
Too funny. Oh, better fill that one out right now. I'm thinking of it.
Still burning, or are you working on the Wolfie? He's with layers. He's working on the Wolf. Oh, Lord.
That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah. CJ is mad at me.
Why?
Because he bought those Canadians from me, and I've been super lazy about getting them in the mail. I had a couple really bad days.
Melissa, did you get payment from me? I sent it earlier today.
Yeah. Your stuff's in the mail.
Okay, honey. Thank you.
You're welcome. And let's see, I've got Joe's in the mail and Lincoln's because I already knew that was going to be fine. And it seems like one more person. Oh, yeah, the giveaway and then something else I had. So still, yeah, I got to do Paul and JB and Andrew and Treasure Troll.
You sold out. Didn't you sold out?
Everything but that 1942 Nazi 10 Reichsfinning.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that.
No, that's the bell that I got. Oz was just asking if I got a new bell, and I was just saying, no, it's the same. It's the one that I got a little over a year ago now when I had surgery. And everybody pitched in and surprised me with a big old package.
Colorado. It's good to have you here, my friend. Let me go back on the YouTube side just for a second and see what's going on over here.
Dude, I just seen a thing on Facebook that in Colorado Springs there's a Viking meadery.
To make you want to put out your armor and go play.
Don't be lazy. I know. I'm sorry. No, I had a couple really bad days.
Spectacular is in the room.
Got out of bed.
It's this weather. It's just like, ugh.
Hello, Count.
It makes me hurt. Skull. Yay. Hi, Count Stacula.
I think I already said hi. Maybe
that was
unique. I don't know. Cool. Hey, Hazelad.
Hello. Hello.
Amy, I had a question asked me the other day that I couldn't answer. Maybe you can.
I'll let you know.
Well, it was about you, actually. And they said, why does Uper girl use the name Uper? And I said, I don't know. It has something to do with Michigan, I think, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. A Uper is somebody who is from the UP of Michigan.
Oh, okay. So I was close.
Uper. So that's just, it came about like in the, I want to say it was like the early 70s. There was like a contest or something. They did some local contests on what people up there should be named, because we are nothing like people from lower Michigan for the most part. And yeah, Uper, Upper. And that was one of the names, and it stuck and it took off, and that is what it is. And what is absolutely awesome about it is 9 times out of 10 I get asked what a Uper is, but that 10th time it's usually somebody in some random part of the United States, and they're like, I know where you're from, which then that's like a little pride thing, and
the guy that asked me about it was from Maine. The guy that asked me about it is from Maine, and he knew you and I are friends. I guess he's seen you on my panel before, me on yours or something, and I went, I think it's got something to do with Michigan. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. So now I know.
Yep. And yeah, Bigfoot, he knows. So it wasn't until the 50s that the Mackinac Bridge was built. I want to say it was back in the 50s when that was built. So up until that point, you couldn't get to lower Michigan. If you wanted to get to lower Michigan, you either had to take a boat across the Straits of Mackinac, which are the Straits of Mackinac. I wouldn't really want to be I wouldn't want to be boating across it. It's where Lake Michigan and Lake Huron meet up, and it's a really dicey area.
Yeah, I'd say it
so is. You would either have to take a boat across, drive all the way around Canada and come in through Windsor by Detroit, or you'd have to go all the way down through Wisconsin, Chicago, and then come back up through Michigan City and Indiana to get into Michigan.
So in other words, it was like two different states, really.
Yeah, pretty much. And we were the constellation prize for the Toledo War, the Michigan-Ohio War, the original one that was neither really in Michigan or Ohio, and it wasn't really a war. But we were the constellation prize for that because Michigan technically lost. So,
Cool.
We're glad we're not part of Ohio. We would have ended up being part of Wisconsin. And instead we became part of Michigan. Well, thank you, Count Stacula. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a fun auction. I had a lot of fun.
And see, you could ask me anytime. Jeez, oh Pete. But yeah, even going to North Carolina and being in Raleigh or going to Myrtle Beach and having people like know where you are from. It was kind of cool. I am already subscribed to you, Mr. Count Stacula. Woohoo.
Cool. Paul says, I haven't had a chance to check. I know this is on the phone. I can barely do stuff earlier. I don't know, Paul.
We have a lot of cool history and stuff up there, though. And even like in northern Wisconsin.
Huh. How do you like living in Texas, Amy?
I like it. I'll be honest, I'm glad I'm not in Michigan right now because I don't deal with cold very well because it's been cold here and I've been hurting like mad. So, and then come mid-June, I'll be cursing and freaking out and wanting to go back to Michigan because it's going to be so bloody hot. Yes.
Are you in northern or mid-Texas?
I am northeast, central northeast, if that makes sense. So, Texas is massive, and people don't realize. It's massive. So where I live, if you look at it on a map, I'm like central northeast. So this little tiny section of Texas that butts up against Louisiana, I'm like in the center part of it. I am 2.5, 3 hours north of Houston. I'm 2.5 hours southeast of Dallas. I am about an hour and 15 southwest of Shreveport. That kind of gives you, and I'm directly north of Lufkin.
Cool.
But for me, if I wanted to go to what is it, South Padre? If I wanted to go to the Padre Islands, that's still 8 hours south of me.
Yeah, Texas is a big state. People don't, unless you've been there, people don't realize how big Texas really is.
Yes, Texas has so many different climates, and like we're not desert. No, we're nowhere near desert. In fact, we're like freaking swampland right now. It's just been raining and raining and raining. But, you know, people just say, oh, Texas, it must be like a desert there. And I was like, no, not. Maybe in the middle of summer. Do what?
I said, it's not Arizona by any means.
No, not even close. Not this part, anyway.
I've been through Texas twice, and there's some beautiful country there. And then there's some barren-ass land as well.
Right. West Texas is barren. It is barren. There's nothing. It is just flat, just bleh. Yep. And it's brown. Everything is brown.
For hours.
That's all. Hours. Right. Yeah. I've been through it. And it's definitely nowhere I want to live. And where I live, it's, you know, it's also called Piney Woods. We have a lot of pine, a lot of woods. It's hilly. We have hills. We don't have no mountains or nothing, but we have a lot of hills, which is nice. And it, you know, short of the fact that we don't have a bunch of, I might say this wrong, deciduous trees. So there isn't a lot of like maples, birches, and things like that, like up north from Michigan. Right. Like I'm used to seeing a lot of birch and maple, and we have oak and stuff down here, but it's a lot of pine.
I'm reading other than that,
it's kind of like that. It reminds me of home a little bit. The wolf is almost finished. Woo!
Hey, Oz, cool. Yeah, I knew you would. You put so many hours into that piece. It's unbelievable. But yeah, send me some pics. I'd love to see them. But
yeah, I don't see it.
I know a guy's going to have a big smile on his face when he opens that package, my friend, because that is a beautiful, beautiful piece of work. Thank you, Oz, by the way. Oz Art, if anybody's not familiar with him here in the room, one of the best wood burning, leather burning graphic designers out there. I mean, anything you want, I mean, he's the man to go to. So Oz Art is very, very talented. I have several of his pieces, and probably will end up with more eventually.
I don't doubt that.
Amy, I'm going to give you a little hint. You're on the list, girl.
I'm on the list.
You're on the list. That's all I'm going to say. You're on the list.
You're on the list for a burning project that he's going to commission Oz to do.
Oh.
Ooh.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I took it.
Well, you hit that nail on the head, Melissa.
Well, I figured, but I wasn't going to just go out there and say it in case it wasn't true. And then all to be like, shit.
Worst he's going to say is, Melissa's wrong. So there you go.
Right. No, not what I meant.
Is the poop list.
A few projects down the road, I'll say that much. But it is in the works.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much.
And what we have in mind, I think you'll be very, 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 very happy with.
Yeah, am I going to have to post a video where I can't breathe and?
No, not choking on your teeth or anything like that. No.
No. Okay.
It ain't the chicken type piece. No. Be very personalized and very much for you personally.
Okay, that works.
Oz and I are working on some ideas, and like I said, it's a few pieces down the road, but it's in the works. So, and like I said, I'm a big supporter of Oz, and
that's good, Oz, because I don't want any chicken coops. I'm not a big fan of chicken coops.
Chicken coops for Amy.
I mean, when I was little, I had to go get the eggs in the morning with my grandma, but you know, I was little. And I didn't really know the better. Now that I know the better, oh no. Ooh.
Oh, my grandmother would always make me stand at least 15 feet away from the chicken coop and stay there because I was not allowed to go anywhere near it because it's dirty. So,
yeah, Amy.
Oh no.
And you know what happened?
No.
A bee ended up stinging me in the side of the head. So I'm like, I probably would have been safer with the chickens that day.
Oh, no. My grandpa, okay, I called him Grandpa growing up because he was just, you know, he's grandpa, just scary.
Oh, I got.
And I threw a fit. Like I will never forget this, and I tell the story a lot. And you know, in that family, in that household, the women had their jobs, the men had their jobs. That there was no which way about it. And when they needed, if the men needed help out in the barn for whatever, whether there was a breech birth of a cow, you know, whatever was going on, everybody go out and help. That's just what it was. It was a farm. And I remember after dinner one time, I threw a big hissy fit because I did not want to do dishes. I wanted to go out. I don't remember what I wanted to go outside and do something. I don't remember if we were chopping logs. We used a log splitter, and I loved using the log splitter. And my grandpa was like, no, you need to stay and help clean up after dinner. And I mean, we're talking, you know, nightly dinners with the whole clan was like, you know, 9, 10, 11 people. You need to stay and help clean up. And I threw the biggest fit about it. My grandpa drug my ass out to that barn, put a shovel in my hand, and I had to clean out all the trenches.
Oh, Lord.
And I think I was like 7.
Hey, Amy.
Yes.
The next piece Oz is going to do for me, he'll probably have me laying eggs. I'm not sure. Hey, Oz wants to know what you collect, Melissa.
Coin wise?
I reckon that's what he's asking. I don't know.
Well, you already knew the answer to that.
Mercury dimes.
Yep.
I was going to say Mercs.
Merc. Yep. Mercs. And the
besides coins, Melissa. Besides coins.
Oh, let's see.
I'm trying to watch chat as we're talking.
Dog. So don't send me one of those.
Comfortable chairs, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. A little bit of everything. Slipknot stuff. Everybody knows that. Gargoyles. Amy knows that. I know. I'm just kind of looking at my shelves like, old dentures.
By occasion, unicorns and rainbows. That's funny, by occasion.
I think she
unicorns and rainbows.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
My mind. That is crazy.
Hey, girl.
Oh no! Did Alden really just leave his stream to me and you?
I didn't leave the stream, but I am now. So you guys handle it. I'll be back.
What ANC? Where you at?
I have to behave. What?
Oh my gosh! Speaking of like music and did you see Mr. Popzilla's video? Mr. Bombastic.
No.
Oh, like it's
no.
It's wonderful. Oh my gosh! I'm like, you are like a ray of sunshine, dude.
I have been very much stuck listening to this new Eminem album and everything going on with that.
I still have managed not on purpose, but scatterbrain.
Well, good. Actually, there's a few songs in there that are really. He's got one. The first one he released called Godzilla, and he whooped how fast he rapped in that one. He whooped himself. He did it faster than Rap God. It's insane. It's so freaking crazy. It's just amazing to me. But yeah, I wonder. Huh? Are you going to try to do the Cincinnati show?
Am I going to try to do the what?
The Cincinnati show that everybody's getting together.
Yes. We can stay up all night, braid each other's hair.
I can't foresee that happening.
I know, but that's why it was so funny. You're like, what?
I mean, if you really want me to, I'll do it. I will do it. Blow out a flip flop.
Right. Then in the morning, you'd have your fingers stuck in there screaming, we gotta go.
Well, I promised Alden that there would be no doubts about it. I will make an ass of myself at least once. I'm sure with this many YouTubers getting together, somebody will get it on video. It never fails. Always happens.
So.
And yeah, if you're going, we are going to have fun.
You think?
So much fun. We're going to have to make sure we have Uber on tap at all times.
Right.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Shh, quit talking about him. He's back.
Thursdays are ladies' night, Lincoln said.
Yeah. That's fine.
That's awesome.
Now, Amy, you're going to be coming to Cincinnati in July, right?
Yeah, Melissa. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Melissa.
What about you, Melissa? Are you going to come too?
Yeah, I need to.
Cool. Good. It's going to be, there's like between 20 and 30 of us, I think, is going to be there.
I know. I got to find a
Joe and Diane are planning on coming. Huh?
I said, I got to find a babysitter for the behemoth.
Oh. Oh, is that what I walked in the middle of you guys getting in trouble in Cincinnati? I don't know.
We would never do such things, Alden.
He's going to wear a GoPro and just be like, I'm keeping
We're going to stay up all night. Brady,
hey, I do have a rewind button. Remember that. I've got a rewind button.
He'll be like, you remember that night? We'll be like, no. He'll be like, oh, here you go. Play.
Yeah, that is exactly what I said. Alden, I told you I'm good for one totally good, I'm going to make an ass of myself and everybody's going to laugh about it for another year.
I think we're all good for that at least once, Amy.
I said, but with this many YouTubers together, somebody's going to get it on camera.
I already know my idea that I'll bring
up.
I'll be like, let's make some swords out of cardboard and you can teach me the defense move.
That's funny.
No, I saw some guys in front of a hotel once doing that during the middle of the day. I think they were wooden. And I mean, the phone quality was so cruddy at that time. But I was like, this guy said, baby, go back around the block, please. Oh my gosh. I have to.
I gotta see this. Right, Diane? Oh, you don't let me show you what you did.
Replay.
Well, I was just thinking, if you were going, we definitely need to scour and see who's going to be playing in that area.
Hey, Diane, if you want a link, I'm sure Joe can send it to you. Come on up and be with us. I don't know where Joe went to, but
just throwing that out there. Ideas.
Good to see you too, Oz.
Why did this go? All of a sudden, it went back to Top Chat for some reason, and I haven't touched it. Meow.
I'm just glad that the coin show isn't on St. Patty's Day.
Oh, no kidding.
Amy's going, oh shit.
Yeah, I can end up in the hospital again in front of everybody this time.
Really?
Oh God. Auction hangover.
I'd already said, I was like, man, after that first night when everybody gets there, nobody's gonna get any sleep because like how many people are you gonna want to talk to in person that you're like, oh, there you are.
Right. Exactly. That's I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do this or when everybody's showing up.
Boom, the bell hits. Okay, next person.
Well, Robert said something about having an extra room or a room over there where we'll set up a live feed on YouTube. I don't know exactly how that'll work or what he meant by that, but
hook it up.
Can you imagine all of us being in a room together
there.
on camera on live feed? Oh my God!
Oh, nobody get a word in edgewise.
I know it.
You would probably have to just schedule it. Like, okay, your half hours from 2:30.
Be out there at the air horn. It's my turn.
It's my turn this time. I
have a good feeling.
Let me drink another one of these, and I'll be right with you.
Right. He said, "I got 2:30. It's 2:31."
I'm pointing at you. Where's my? I'm pointing at you.
Don't ever take those and put the horn in up against something. I don't know how it messes up the air in there, but it does. I broke one of those too.
I just know to watch out for pranksters. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Carol, Colorado. We wish you could be there. It's going to be a bunch there. Deep's going to be there. Amy, Melissa, myself, Robert Lawson, Joe, and Diane. I can't remember all.
Majestic.
Huh?
Majestic.
Yeah, Majestic.
He's coming up from Florida.
Craig Gervin is going to try to come. If everything works out with his mom, because his mom's pretty bad shape, but if everything works out with his mom, Craig Durbin and his wife will be there. There's going to be
we're gonna have 4 Durbins?
Yeah, Craig Durbin, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Craig. He will be the
Craig. I love him.
He will be the actor of good times.
Yeah. I'm hoping Oz comes, but I don't know if he'll make it or not, but I hope so. But there's going to be a bunch of us there. It's going to be a good time. Hang on, I'm getting a text. Let me.
We're all like, catch up on something.
I'm just thinking, Melissa, I think you should get together on roomsies. Figure out roomsies. You want to be my roommate?
You had found that house, and I was like, oh my gosh, could you imagine? Nobody's gonna get any sleep because it's like somebody's gonna be up going to the bathroom.
Well, that was my suggestion, was to do like an Airbnb vacation rental by owner, VRBOs.
Yeah, you can get those really cheap.
Just peeked down there, and there was a big ass, massive Victorian house that sleeps 22 people for $500 and some bucks a night. So between 22 people, I mean, come on, that's like dirt cheap. And then I'm like,
that'd be nothing but
insanity. But there's going to be people.
All like heard Diane,
that. At night, and the rest of us are just ramping up. And
what did I miss? I was texting on the phone. So.
Oh, I said, yeah, it'd be nothing but assholes and elbows.
Right.
That's what you were laughing about because I mumbled it.
I'm gonna be coming. I'll have in the next 2 days. I'm gonna have not a live stream, but a video of another mail call, a special mail call from one of my best friends in the world here and period is Lincoln. And I'm going to do that because that's a special thing. And so I don't really want a lot of interaction. I just want my reaction to what I see. And because I've not opened it yet. It come today, and I'm going to open it in a video live. You know, you'll see me do it live. Like I did with the chicken. You know. Yeah, I like the coin coop piece, but not with all the laughter. But this is going to be, it's going to be cool.
Right. How do you know it's not going to be laughter?
I don't think I could ever laugh that hard.
I have one coming tomorrow that I am like super, super, super duper excited about. And I had a couple people do this, and I don't honestly know who's responsible for what. And I think I know who's really responsible, but I'm getting a devil's face Canadian $1 bill. And I am beyond freaking.
What kind of Canadian bill?
It's called a devil's face.
Oh, I've heard of that. In fact, I think you're the one that told me about it.
Yeah, it's in 1957. They had a picture of the Queen on their dollar bills, and in her hair and her curls, the way that they did the curls, that actually looks like a devil's face with the horns. And so I don't know if it's the Queen herself or who, but they freaked out about it. So they had to pull them, get rid of them, and do new ones. And yeah, so cool. They're very collectible.
Well, the reason I want to do a video instead of a live stream for Lincoln's package is some of the things he sent to me. They're gifts. The whole thing's a gift. And we've exchanged gifts back and forth for the last year or so. But this package is special. There's a couple of pieces in it that I don't have, and that he didn't have.
Right.
And he found it and sent it to me, and it touches my heart. It really does. I mean, Lincoln is a very, very special guy.
Lincoln is the bomb.
I think I'm getting criticism.
Alden's popular tonight.
Oh. No, I'm not popular. I'm just an old fellow with an attitude.
Hey, it's where the cool kids hang out. We had to talk last night.
Right?
Night, Lincoln. Thank you for being here.
No, I am hopefully going to be visiting Lincoln in March. I just don't know exactly when yet. I have to get everything worked out because he's a few hours from where I'm going. So it'll either be on the way down or the way home. But yes, I need to at least stop in and say hi and spend some time with him.
Lincoln's leaving?
He was.
No, Diane.
Okay.
Diana
said bye because he texted me and said he was going to bed. So.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, I didn't see it anywhere.
I said bye to him. Good night.
Well, good night, Lincoln. And yes, Miss Diane, good night.
Like I said, Lincoln is one of the best friends I have. I mean, he covers my chat. He takes care of my channel. When I do my regular stream, coin stream, I mean, he takes care of my chat. I don't have to worry about anything. I can stay focused on what I'm doing, and I trust him implicitly. And I mean, the man goes over and above. And what can I say to that? Just, lots of love.
Right.
And
thank you.
Yes, friend.
I love him. He covers my 6 real well.
Yeah,
there you go. No, she doesn't need to keep Joe's back warm. She needs to take her cold toes and put them right between his legs.
I hear a phone.
So Joe can warm up her toes.
Speaking of which, my feet are kind of cold. Where's the dog when you need it?
I know, my big girl, she's on my bed. She sneaks up there. And she gives me the big lab eyes and goes, are you kicking me off?
Yeah, that's the bad thing.
No.
I went to bed at a decent hour, so I get into bed. The tribe does his circle and then lays there and is like, it's Scott. He's like, I got to get up really early. He just keeps scooting closer and closer. Because that's what you want, like 160 pounds trying to sit on your chest at 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's why I have a Shih Tzu. He's a fat Shih Tzu, but he's like this long.
He does. He's just like, I just love you so much.
In fact, he's laying down there just snoring away. He stays right by my feet, though, no matter where I'm at.
They do that to me unless Scott's home, then they delegate their time.
Gas attacks are sneakier.
Oh, God. Don't even get me started.
So that's what my puppy did.
Hey, Alexander.
Hello.
Oh, I thought Joe was coming back. He must have got sidetracked. Diane must have put him in the corner. Ha, ha, ha. Melissa's going, don't go there. Don't go there.
Oh, his name's
Lord. So I have been not intentionally trying, but yet kind of sort of trying, if that makes sense, on collecting UK coins.
Yeah.
And so I've had a set that I've kept, and I've been putting together for some time now, since I started, really. And I had a good buddy overseas send me a bunch of, a bunch of like 1930s 3 pence coins. Come here, bud. And Majestic just sent me a bunch of Victoria 1 pennies from the UK. And then I got an email from somebody else saying, I don't know if you collect half pennies, but I got a bunch of them, a bunch of extras if you need them. I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
just saying
And
that.
I have some UK coins, but I don't know what they are, and I don't think they're that old.
Well, that's all right. It ain't no big deal.
I'll look through and see what I've got. If I've got something you don't have or need, I'll be happy to send them your way.
Well, I think the main thing what I wanted to do, and it's swayed away from that a little bit, was I wanted to try and work on a typeset of Queen Victoria coins. So, and it would be, it didn't have to be any specific denomination. I just wanted to get a coin from every country, territory in the British Empire when she was queen. Which is quite an undertaking because there's
I was going to say, there's a lot of countries.
There was a lot of countries.
Territories or whatever you call it. Occupied.
She was the first one to become the Empress of India. So, I mean,
so many coins.
Yeah, there's all.
That would be an undertaking there. Cool progress.
Right.
Man.
It's like I said to Alden before, I was like, I'm doing good to grasp on the US ones. Get the
right.
Like,
well, and for the US, I mean, I have a lot of US coinage, but I was telling Melissa earlier when we were talking on the phone, the only thing that I really wanted to do was get one of every denomination. It didn't have to be one of each type of denomination, so I didn't need to have a Walker, a Kennedy, and a Benji for the halves. I just wanted one of every denomination of US coinage.
You still
so the only thing really that I'm missing, I need a 20-cent and a half-cent.
Yeah.
And I have them all. I have a large cent.
I may be able to help you with half. I may have an extra half-cent. I had two 20 pieces. I've got one in AU, that is pricey. And I had a lower grade one that I actually donated to a auction, a benefit auction, and it brought like $270 or something.
Yeah,
I've never seen one.
10 pieces are high, but you can get them. You can get them in good, around good condition for reasonable price. Now, if you get a higher end one, it's going to cost you.
Oh yeah, definitely. So other than that, and I just collect the. I'm. If nobody's noticed, I'm kind of odd myself, so I really like oddities, and that tends to be what I always end up grabbing. So when I go through a penny box, I'm more excited to find counter stamps, to find coins with a sticker on it, just weird, even zinc rotted ones that look like the Terminator. Abe looks like the Terminator. He's my Terminator, Abe. I was so excited to find it. It's zinc rotted.
Green 44.
But he looks like the freaking Terminator. That's awesome.
I might be able to help you out with that half cent. I'm gonna have to look, see what I've got.
Let me know. Let me know what you want for it.
But I don't know what I've got extra. This not my type set or my other.
Don't worry about it. I will come across.
I'm building 2 typesets: a high grade and a low grade.
One page. That's why.
Huh?
There's not many of them.
That's why I was like, oh, I told her today on the phone. I said, I've never seen one. And she said, yeah, not in person. And I'm like, well,
what, a 20 center?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm like, well, I've never even noticed it because literally.
Hang on a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I was asked if I had one. Ken Peavy asked me the other night if I had one because I won a cat bust $50 from him off the big show. And CJ was on there too. And me and CJ tend to win things like right around the same time period and everything. That's why we're arch nemesis, because we both hit 1,000 subscribers like within a day apart. And we both won the big show, like I think within a week or two of each other. And yeah. And when I won it, he was like a millisecond behind me. When he won it, I was like a millisecond behind him and winning it. And we're like, no.
Like, why stars? Why?
Yeah, there's what? 75, 76, 77, and 78. That's it.
What was that?
So. But yeah, I was like, no, I had to actually look up that coin and look to see what it looked like to know if I had one or not. Because I was like, if I had one, I'm pretty sure I'd know. And I looked it up and I went, nope, I don't have one of those.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, I'm back. I'll show you a 20. Let me change cameras here. Hang on a minute. Let me get rid of the light. I can get my scope if it needs to. But.
I bought that light ring last night or the day before and used it last night thinking it would do some good, and miserable.
Now there's a nice 1875 20 cent. That's a nice.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful.
Let's see if I can block some more light here. There you go. That's a AU. That's about between $400 and $600 coin.
Oh my Lord.
Let me turn it over. Here's the reverse.
Ooh, she's pretty.
Hang on, there you go. Let the camera focus.
There you go.
You see the detail on the wings?
Oh, yeah. Even from that far.
They only made this coin for 3 years. And
right.
the second most common minted coin of this is in actually a CC. The S is the most common, which is the one I have.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have a lower grade of that. Let me change cameras. Yeah.
1.1 million of them.
Yeah. And let me go back to full screen.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, yeah, I wear my glove when I wear my glove when I do that. See, I don't handle that without a glove on.
I don't blame you.
That is the premier coin of my typeset. I've got several others. It's probably worth close to that, but that particular coin I have looked for 2.5 years, and I found it about 6 months ago. And I upgraded the one I had, and then I donated the other one I had to, like I said, to a benefit auction. But I run across the lower grade ones every once in a while, Amy. So if you're looking for one, I'll keep my eyes open.
Yeah, let me know. I mean, I can't always afford to do it, but let me know for sure.
But what do you think of the grade of that one?
Well, I think that one is absolutely gorgeous, but I don't have the pay grade to pay $400 or $500 for a coin yet.
I don't either, but I have one.
I'm working on becoming rich. I got to do the logistics of how that's going to happen, but I'm working on it.
As far as half cents, now I may be able to help you out there. I'm not sure.
I think I just got a drive-by from the dog.
Did you see what Paul just said in chat? He said you might want to check because he just sent the payment.
Yep. It literally, when you said that, just hit my phone.
What now, Amy, there's about 3 different kinds of half cents. Which one are you looking for?
No. Oh.
One that says half cent. And it's from the United States.
Okay, well, they made
one that says half
they
cent.
made a great first, a classic bid, and a cornet, and I have all 3. Let me show you the cornet first. It's a pretty nice coin. If I can get it out of here.
Look at my book. No clue.
What have I pulled out of here? Oops, I pulled up wrong.
Oh, I'll take a pattern dollar, particularly the birch cent. Okay. Just send me one of those.
That's your offering.
Yeah. Right on that, Amy.
Damn it.
Beavis.
That didn't sound good.
I haven't heard that in a while.
What? Damn it, it didn't sound good?
No. It was a Beavis and Butthead reference.
Okay. Let me switch cameras here real quick. I don't know how well you'll be able
the braided hair.
I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. Switch cameras again.
I don't know about you, but every time I see the classic head, she just reminds me like she should be a biker chick.
Now this here is a cornet.
Oh, I got one of those.
Hang on, let it focus. That is an 1831, 21. Hang on a minute. Let me look.
It has to be like 1880.
1851.
51. Ooh, look at you.
1840 to 18.
Now that's the last series of the half cent they made is a cornet.
Oh, it's a half cent. Yeah, I've got the.
Let me see if I can get a light on. Maybe it'll help it.
5? Yeah, 5.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
And then his reverse.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Camera focus.
I'm like, around here somewhere.
like the size of a quarter too, aren't they?
Yeah, a little bit bigger.
This is between about a little smaller than 20-cent piece. Now, that's a smaller one, actually, from them. This one is the only hold coin I have. And the reason I have it is, whoops, I just dropped one. The reason I have it is because of the history it came from it.
Mm-hmm.
This was hold in 1805, and it's an 1803 coin, and she wore it around the neck and passed it on through her family. I ended up getting it from the last daughter that had it that never married and never had kids. And right before she died, she actually gave it to me as a gift because she knew I liked it.
That's cool.
That's awesome. Cat bust. That's a cat bust, ½ cent. Let me turn it over and show you the reverse. No. And a lot of these were counter-struck. There's your reverse.
All right, Oz, we'll be here, I'm sure.
Let me see the front of that again.
The front. Here you go. Let the camera.
That's not a cat bust.
Let me give you a full picture of it. Hang on a second.
That is a draped bust.
Draped bust, yeah. Not cat bust, draped bust.
There you go. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's an 1803. And it's really good shape. If it wasn't hold, it would be a high dollar coin.
You know what, though? That's something, I don't know. That's another thing. I absolutely love hold coins. I think hold coins are awesome.
Well, a lot of people hold these, and they would stick them on the door frame above the door coming in for good luck.
Yep.
Well, there was that. And then, of course, they would sew them into the inside seam of their clothing.
Yep.
So if they were robbed or like that,
this particular one was done for jewelry, and the reason I know that is because I know the family it came from originally.
Right. And then, yeah, that's super cool.
Hey, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some bubble wrap.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me get rid of my camera here. There you go. Whoops, what the hell happened?
No idea.
Oh, I screwed up. Hang on a minute. Cancel. All right, there we go. There we go. Let me put these coins back in where they belong. And of course, you have large cents, but that's.
North Carolina. I always, you know what? I love bubble wrap. But now, since I use bubble wrap all the time to ship stuff out, my kids are like, ooh, bubble wrap. And they start snapping it. I'm like, no, I need that.
That's not the best shape, but that's an 1803 full cent, 1 cent piece, large cent.
Oh, nice.
It's got a lot of wear on it, but copper back then, there's not a lot of.
Still, you know what it is. Right.
It's reverse. Camera
this
focus. There's your reverse on that.
Move this up. Oh, and it's got the 1/100.
Yep.
No, 1/100th on it.
1/100.
Nice. This is the one that I have. I gotta get a thingy for. There we go. And it's on my scope because reasons.
Okay. Let me give you the camera viewer. There you go.
But
is that a 1 cent or a ½ cent?
It's a 1.
Okay.
But it's a 1852. Oh. And I would love to find a book or something on the varieties and errors because there's something going on with that date.
I've got a book for it. It's called it's the Bream book. And I've got a book. I can look it up.
So it's not in bad shape. It's a little worn, but it's still, for what it is and for how old it is, I am not complaining at all.
No, it's a nice piece.
Right?
That's your cornet. I have one.
This, yeah. Yep. These are what I got my, so I got a Trime. So I did get my 3-cent nickel. So I got that now.
Good.
And I don't know if I have that backwards. There we go. 1867. So I have her. And then I have a seated quarter, which I did not have one of these before. This one's worn, but that's all right. No complaints. And that's a S. 1877 S. Yep. So as long as I can tell what it is, but this was the biggest and the best. This was my Secret Santas. These all came from Dime Digger. Was my 2-cent.
Nice.
Yep. So that one brought a tear or two. I was like, no freaking way. I got a 2-cent piece. Now I can tell people I can give them my 2 cents, but I'm not.
Really? That's cool.
They will never have my 2-cent piece.
This is a 1808 large cent.
That's a cat bust.
That's
Isn't it? No.
Yeah, that's.
See, there's large.
I'll have to look it up. But anyway, that's an 1808 large cent. And here's a reverb.
That's a classic head. The technical name.
It is classic
head. Mine is a matron.
The first one I showed is a drape bust.
Drape, yeah.
Yeah. And this is a classic head. You're right. I just looked at my book. That's a classic head, 1808. Not too bad, considering.
Those are the ones I say they look like, when you look at one that's not really worn, like she looks like she should be a biker chick. Like it's a bandana going across her head. A Liberty bandana. She should be a biker chick driving a Harley, you know.
And this is a, well, I've already showed you the cornet. But this is a cornet 1 cent piece, 1852.
Hi, Silver Coin Hunter.
Fill out the light. Maybe that'll help. There's an 1852 cornet.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's in pretty good.
Yeah, that's the same reverse.
There's your reverse.
Silver Coin Hunter says there are 18 new comb varieties that 1852 could be, because that's the same year as mine.
Wow.
I did not know that.
Yeah, this is an 1852, actually. Is yours 62 or 52?
52.
62. Mine's 52.
That's what mine is.
Okay.
5-2.
5-2. That's what mine is. Mine's pretty good shape. But yeah, I've got a pretty nice collection. I mean, it's not the best, but.
Well, I would say you've definitely got me beat. That's for sure.
Well, I spent a lot of money doing it.
Well, right. That's the thing is, I mean, I've spent where I can, but for the most part,
one of my favorite coins, and a lot of people don't understand why, because it's got wear on it. But it's an 1859 seated Liberty dollar.
Oh, you suck.
I lack
That's
one.
awesome.
I only lack one for my collection, and it's the 1870 Liberty Shield. This is Liberty seated. The other one's a seated too, but it's got a full shield on.
Right.
But here's a reverse.
Oh, that's
focus.
gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty? And it's in New Orleans as well. And then one of my other prides is this one. And it took me a long, long time to get one in this shape without chalk marks. And that is my trade dollar. 1877 trade dollar. And trust me, it's real. I took it out of a slab. I know it's real. Because these are one of the most fake coins out there.
Wow.
It's not near the best of shape, but it's not bad. And here's reverse. Let the camera focus. There you go.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
That's some of my collection. I've got others that you'd probably like, but that's some of my favorite personal ones.
This was my other.
Okay, hang on a second. Let me give you the camera here, girl. There you go.
So, 1931, 10 cent, and an MS-62.
Oh,
Canada. Sweet. And this is from Annex. And why this is 62, I'm not entirely certain, but good God, this thing is gorgeous.
Yeah, I love gorgeous coins, don't you?
Something
about having a coin that is gorgeous. It's hard to.
Right?
Yeah, it is pretty.
This is why it's a 62.
That's nice.
It's a little. I was just like, wow. I'll be honest. This one slept underneath my pillow with me for a few nights.
I bet. It did have a lot of identical money. It does. That's sweet. Like, I like that, Amy. What's a coin like that? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know the worth of Canadian.
This one, let me look at my book. I know I looked it up. I want to say it's running around 80 in the grade that it is right now. Do-do-do-do-do. 10 cents. There we go. Switch my camera. Boop. Me. Okay. Pardon my messy room, by the way. I'm getting my sheet bed, aka
it's all good, Amy.
Shortly here.
I very rarely break out my good stuff, but
well, and here's the thing with Canadian coins. It is never really easy to tell like a very good price wise. So this book, this is my Bible. Right. And this is from 2011. And this coin in an MS-63, which is one up from a 62, was listing at 175 in Canadian. An MS-60 was listing at 70. Wow. So I would say in American, it's probably right around the $80, $90 mark.
That's not bad. It's a nice coin. So, beautiful.
It is. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Do you like some of my early money?
I do, absolutely. The early money is really where the oohs and the ahs are. Wow.
I've got a lot of upgrading to do on some of them, but some of them, like the 20-cent piece, I mean, that's just a rare find.
Right. And being able to find that kind of stuff and being able to actually hold it and have it is that in itself is just awesome.
Yeah.
Is awesome. So I know, guys, we have a she shed. I call it my bitch barn is coming. So we did go get a barn. We've had so much rain though, we haven't been able to have it delivered yet. And that is where all of my arts and crafts and computer and streaming and everything will be happening. So I just haven't gotten to get there yet because of the rain. And so I'm in the other bedroom, which we're still on subfloor. This is the next bedroom we got to tear apart and redo. So, you want to see toolboxes. So you got, let's see.
Yeah, I see that toolbox in the back. It looks like one in my shop.
No, this is just the couple we have.
You can see them in her videos sometimes.
So we have this one, which is a Master Forge.
I'm jealous.
This one, this is where most of my woodworking stuff is. Sanders, paper, all that. That's where all the woodworking stuff is. Then right directly behind me, we have another one. And that has all kinds of stuff in it. And then we have that there.
Yeah. I thought I had toolboxes so I can see yours.
That is not including $7,000 Snap-on lime green toolbox that we have in our what is going to be our main bathroom, laundry room. We have toolboxes. We even have a couple up north. So yeah, we have tools for everything.
Well, I've got a pretty complete wood shop. I may not have what all you got, but I've got a lot. But I don't hardly use it anymore. I've gotten so old, it's hard for me to get up and down the hill to the shop. My shop,
right?
It's on the other side of the property, and yeah.
Now, when it comes to woodwork, I mean, there's a few things that we would still like to get that we don't have. A lathe being one of them. I would really like a lathe. I would actually like a small lathe.
I've got a wood lathe. I don't have a metal lathe. I've got a wood lathe.
I would need, well, actually, it would be either or for me because I would actually use it for rocks. And I have a buddy up north who gets Lake Superior agates, and he makes earplugs, and he uses a lathe, puts them on there, and he shapes them out with a lathe. So it was a good way to do it.
I'm sure your oldest boy used all them tools, Lincoln. I'll tell you what, I've got five big crafting boxes, and it's full. Air tools, pneumatic tools, electric tools, hand tools. I mean, router table, table saw, lathe, planer, you name it. But I don't even use them hardly anymore. I just, shop saw, scroll. God, I can't remember all the shit that's in my shop now.
Yeah. I bought my husband a bandsaw for Christmas, not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before. I use it more than he does.
Tabletop or floor model?
It's not a floor model. It's one that you can mount up on a desk.
Yeah, that's how mine. I've got one of them too. I love it. I use that thing. I used to use it a lot. I don't let him that much.
Right. He got it all hooked up, and he used it a few times. And he threw me a piece of wood, and he goes, "Here." He goes, "Why don't you do something on there?" And so I took a piece of wood and I started drawing on it. He started laughing at me. I said, "What?" And he goes, "Well, why are you drawing on it?" And I said, "So I know where I'm cutting." And he thought I was just gonna, just run some wood through it. And I'm like, "No, I need to draw on it." And so I drew, and he wasn't paying no attention. And so I went to town on it. And then he come back. He goes, "What'd you do?" And I went, and I held up the Batman symbol. He hates Batman.
That's cool. I love tools. I used to collect tools like I collect coins now.
Right. Mama Lou. Have a good
Mama
night.
Lou.
And thank you.
Hey, Mama Lou. Yes.
I only meant to keep this up an hour and a half or so, but I don't know how long I've been on now. A long time.
2 hours, 9 minutes, 47 seconds.
I think Joe went to sleep on me.
Yeah. I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Right on. And then number 2. So, would you like to know my screw up I did from last night?
You what, Melissa?
Would you like to know my screw up I did from last night?
What did you screw up last night?
I thought you won the bid on the 1960D pennies.
I did.
No, actually, Art Ring did. And I went back and watched it, and luckily I have 3 rolls of them. So I've already mailed the one off to you, but
I thought I won it.
I did too. I had to go back and watch it.
Oh, let me dig up that invoice. I thought.
Yeah, smack dab in the middle of the video, because I had to go back and he sniped it.
Wow,
So,
I did not know that.
I didn't either, because I had you written down. And I thought, wait a minute, and I thought, oh crud, because I'd already mailed it off, and then I was like, I know I've got more at home, so
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I really did not see that, but and there's still Robert ones, so I hope Art will be happy.
Okay. Well, you charged me for one though, right?
Yeah, the yours had already been sent out by the time he sent me an email.
Okay.
Because
I was looking to make sure I paid for it. I did.
Yeah, you did, because I thought it was you.
Yeah, I thought I'd won it too. I didn't realize he sniped me on that one.
Yeah.
Don't surprise me. He snipes me all the time.
Oh, I was like, oh, after I went back, I said, yeah, I remember that guy. He used to piss me off.
You're right, Bigfoot. Art is a snipey sniper. You're right. Sneaky sniper. He is that. He's good at what he does, though. And I love Art Ring. He's a great guy. He just, now he don't care to take what he wants. I mean,
yeah.
He doesn't pay for it either. So
my first run in with him over at Roberts, I was like, son of a.
But see, I know how I got confused. The night before that, Wednesday night, I won a 60D roll off show. And I thought I had won that one. So.
Well, then I
got one.
You got 2 coming in, because I sent you. And I know Joe had one on his list too. So.
Yeah, I got his, but I got sniped out of yours. But that's
yeah,
all right.
But you got it anyway. So who's sneaky now?
Well, you know me and them 60Ds. I love them. So.
Yeah, that's why I thought you had it, and I was like, well, that's been sitting in the post office for 3-4 hours now. Nothing I can do about that.
Yeah. Let me see if you'll pay for it.
Right. But,
I will.
I mean, we'd already sealed the deal on it. I got that. I was like, oh,
no,
crud. But I was like, oh, I'm covered. Thank God.
I'm glad Art got it, because I ended up with one too. So that's really cool. We both.
Yeah. Well, you've ended up with 2 now.
That's always a good thing. So congratulations, Art Ring. I got mine too, buddy.
Yeah. Surprise and congratulations. I mean, it really surprised me. I was like, what is he talking about?
I don't know. I didn't realize that you had messed up, but I honestly thought I wanted, especially when you sent me the invoice and I seen it on there. I said, oh, I did win that. Okay, good.
Yeah. And I had to go back and watch the video, because I thought, I had you written down. I'd already charged you for it and stuff. And I was like, oh, F balls. Oh, chicken balls.
You're right, Alexander. I do love penny rolls and I do love searching them. But I've got probably 150, 200 rolls back there I haven't even had time to look at. And I may end up just getting rid of them, because I'm getting to a point where I've got more rolls and I've got room to keep them in. So I may have an option.
Unfortunate, sir.
I just picked up.
I've got like 25 rolls of just 60D.
Oh, poor baby.
I got 6 right here. These like pipe bomb rolls that still have the old cruddy tape on them, and they're all 60Ds.
Right, it turns like yellow.
Well, Well,
I got
Amy, let me know what you want to trade for them. We'll work out something.
I got them with you in mind because I was like, Alden loves these things.
I do. You're right.
They're brilliant uncirculated. And I think, and the funny thing was, I was like, I'm going to keep a roll of large and a roll of small. And I think how many do I have? I don't know. I have a bunch, but I can't get them out of these. Like, they've been in here for so long.
I can get them out of there.
The hair dryer thing really does
email
work.
me a price, and if we come to terms, I'll get them out of there. I promise you.
Yeah,
that's what a hair dryer is made for. I can get them out of there.
Right. That's what somebody was like. Seriously, just take a hair dryer; they will come out.
Yeah,
I'm like,
lay the hair dryer to them, they just fall out.
Yep. Oh
But-
no, mine didn't. Oh my god.
Stand.
literally like falling off. So yeah, and I'm like, all right, I need to just sell them. I bought them to sell them. I need to get rid of them. I really don't want to.
Well,
but I need
send
to
me
get
an
rid of them.
email, Amy.
So yeah, I have quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Like
What
I
are
said,
these?
email me.
Those are 74 Ds.
Holla at your boy.
I will. Yeah, I got
Okay.
7 of them.
I'll be looking forward to that email now.
Oh, Paul, I
I'm
wish I had put the video.
thinking now, like, good
Oh
deal.
my god, it was nerve wracking because I was sitting here.
Paul says I'll pay a good price for those worthless things.
Until I was just like, oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I became such a fan of the 60D. I guess because I found 3 small over large states, and
Right.
I've got one at Annex now being graded. I've got one here at the house on my wall of fame, and then I sent one to Lincoln as a gift. And actually, I sent Lincoln the very first one I found, and I think Joe's found 2, and Robert, I don't know how many he's found. He's found a bunch of them.
Right.
Well, yeah, he had enough to
I've never
share for the past year plus.
I'm more interested in honestly.
There's so many RPMs on the 60D as well. I've got a tube full of just RPMs. I mean,
Yeah,
different
tons
RPMs,
of
and
Yeah,
they range anywhere from $2 to $15 a coin.
The one tube that I did start on, probably the first 6, I found something on all of them. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, the 60Ds are a phenomenal coin to go through.
Well, that's what everybody said. That's the one to cut your teeth on when you're trying to look for stuff because you're able to find it. And I was like, absolutely.
Trick is searching 60Ds is research. You got to know what you're looking for.
Yeah, because there's chips all over the place, and
there's that chips on them. You got like, I don't know how many different RPMs. I found most of the RPM too. I've got like 20 or 30 of them, and they're like $5 to $10 a pop. So when you got 20 of them or 30 of them, it adds up. Of course, the big boy is the small date over large date. And they bring in BU, they bring between $100 and $200.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what
I see off. I don't know how it'll grade. I don't know if they'll consider it an era and a variety, or if they'll take off points because of the error on it, which is I just said it. Anyway, the lamination, because the lamination is right there at the RPM, at the D, and it shows up on the 9 as well. And you can tell it's small over large, but because of the lamination, it's a weird coin. I don't know. Robert sent it to Annex for me, and we're waiting for it to come back. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know what they would do.
I don't either. He didn't either. That's why we sent it off. We're curious. Because if they mark it as a variety and an error, which the lamination would be the error, The
Right.
small N RPM would be the variety. It may be worth a whole lot, or they may just say, damaged coin. I don't know.
Thanks for playing.
Back in a body bag. I don't know.
I don't think they would label a lamination error as damage because it's not post mint damage.
Well, I agree, but that's my opinion, and hopefully your opinion. But I hope their opinion matches ours.
Right.
But I'm curious to what I think it'll grade out at 63, maybe a 64. But I'm not worried about as much about the grade as I am what they did.
The designation
to that, whether it be an era and a variety, or just a variety, or a body bag.
Right.
It'll be. It should be coming back in the next week or two. So, as soon as I know, Robert's going to let me know, and I'm sure he'll do a video on it, and I will do one as well. But
I need to get my Michigan quarter sent to them and just bite the bullet and get it done. Huh?
Like I say, is it gleaming?
Hey, Wild Bill, I didn't know you. Thanks for being here, brother.
It's a proof plaid.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go to the YouTube side and check chat out because I can't see chat that well.
Okay. It's a proof plaid Michigan State quarter that I busted out of a proof set. But it's a double dye.
I'm back.
It's a DBO. And cool. It is my first discovery piece.
Oh, really?
The only one
discovery piece
known to exist. Yeah.
Is it a double dye?
Yeah, it's DDO 001.
Wow. Cool. Have you had it attributed?
Yep. I sent it to Mr. Wiles and he attributed it.
Yay.
I will show it to you.
Congratulations. I've been looking for one for 2.5 years. I ain't found my first one yet.
Right?
You know what? For some reason, when you get that gut feeling, you just got to roll with it.
Yeah.
I just always, for some reason, I always looked at the Michigan quarters. Nobody's ever said there's a big double dye on a Michigan quarter, Wisconsin,
right.
Minnesota.
Never heard of one.
And maybe it's because Wisconsin and Minnesota have their things that I was like, I need to keep looking at Michigan. Kind of like a thing.
I agree, Bill.
I did, and I found one, and I was absolutely shocked. But yeah, here's my letter.
I agree too, Bill. Hey, that's cool. I like that, Amy. Congratulations, by the way.
Yeah.
That's my letter. That's a feather in the cap right there. That's cool.
Kidding.
I know Roberts has several attributed. But
and here we'll hooky the Scopy up. But yeah, it is like it's all over. So the first telltale sign is your O in God, and the R in trust.
Hang on, let me give you the camera, Amy. There you go. Oh yeah, I see it. I see that right there. No way, you can't see my pen.
The motto, especially, it's just really extra thick compared to what they should be.
That's crazy.
So
nobody had noticed that before you.
Nope. And I just happened to look at this one.
You can really see it in United.
Yeah. It's fat there. I mean, it's a little fat throughout here, but nothing like in God and in God we trust.
That's crazy.
In the eye and the mint mark. So yeah, I was like, dude, I know that's not. And I sent pictures of it to Robert, and I was like, please tell me I'm looking at this the right way, that I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing. Just tell me I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing. And he goes, let me look at another one. And he goes, yeah, you're seeing what I think you're seeing. That's pretty sure. So
That's
I sent it
crazy.
to James, and he actually was really quick and really awesome about answering questions and everything. And I mean, I probably he had it, and I had it back within a week and a half, maybe.
Wow.
I mean, he was really quick about it. And then the next thing I know, it's up on Variety Vista with my name. I'm like, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's too cool to be cool. Like, yep, that's
Right? That was one of those days.
It's St. Patty's Day all over again.
the first.
It is the first. So it's only a clad-proof Michigan quarter. Is really nothing
Proof, Bill.
special.
Got a big S on it.
But worth it to me to be graded and in a slab, so that I can put it in a shadow box or something with my letter and being like, yeah, I'm awesome.
That's cool. Hey, I'm proud of you, girl. Like I said, I've been looking for a discovery piece for 2.5 years since I started this. And I probably never will find one, but it ain't that I ain't trying.
CJ has a discovery piece now, too. Reasons.
Yeah. Oh, I had to say that as soon as I saw his name. I was like, CJ. Why? Reasons.
I'm proud of you, Amy. That's a cool find. I like that. I didn't even know you had one.
Yup. I got that. When did I get that? It was last year. May of last year.
Amy?
What's that?
Have you had it slabbed yet?
No. That's what I was saying. I need to send it off to Annex to get it slabbed. I was mulling around, like, do I want to go with NGC? Do I want to go, PCGS or Annex? Annex for variety, grade wise.
I stick with Annex.
Right. But it is a discovery piece.
Yeah.
It is the first.
Right.
But NGC and PCGS can be really
critical.
Too minor for NGC to label. Right. Yeah. So they may look at mine and be like, nah, we don't want to do that. But I would need to talk to NGC and see if it's something that they would do. Because they can look it up online and see it. And I got the letter and proof and everything. So
CJ, I didn't know you had a discovery piece. Congratulations on for you too. That's great.
Would you expect any less out of him? That's a hardworking man.
I'm telling you, when I get something, CJ gets it. If CJ gets it, I get it. We're nemesis. We're constantly like, who can do better than the other one? I don't know why it is, but that's just the way it is.
It's like
I hope nobody gets poisoned by their appendix. So I don't want nobody to get what I got.
Coins, Alden, coins.
Good one, Abe.
Well, I haven't had my first discovery. I found some good stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. I found some good stuff. But I've not found a discovery piece yet. But that's why I buy rolls that are common and that don't have any known varieties. Because that's what I'm looking for.
Travis made that point one night during an auction. And I was like, oh, yeah, I never even really thought about that. Buying rolls of years and dates that, are very common and have no.
No known discoveries. Yeah.
No known anything to them. Like a 73.
Hours going through them looking for that.
That's why I'm happy. The ones that I had hopefully someday it'll out of my hands before Alden had said that. Because I was like, yeah, that's something to think about. But I'm like, nope.
Annex would designate it. Yeah, Annex would designate it.
Yeah, Annex is good with the varieties in there. They really are.
Yeah, that's what they do. Plus,
there's somebody out there for that. And they're also one of the most least expensive on the top 3. So
right. My hubby being a truck driver, traveling all over the country, he was somewhere up Northern California way. I don't know where I put it. Somewhere in this mess of mine on my desk. he was having lunch or dinner, and him and his boss were sitting there talking. They ended up hanging out and talking with this couple, and I don't know if my husband did something. I think he was looking through his change, and the lady noticed him looking through his change, and she said, "Do you collect coins?" And he said, "No, but my wife does." And so that opened up a whole wormhole, and she works for Annex.
Wow. That's cool.
Yep. So I have her card.
So you're getting back on Annex. That's a good thing.
But I need to actually email her and be like, "You spoke with my husband a while back, and I have this coin." And yeah, so he told her that I had a discovery piece, and she was really interested in seeing it. And of course, I get forgetful and I get lazy, and I have to email her.
CJ, what kind of coin was it discovery coin did you find? It may be in chat, but I can't go back right now because I'm on the StreamYard side.
I'm gonna have to show you how to do the pop-out chat next time.
Yeah, I know. I've been trying to figure that out, Melissa, for the last month.
Oh, I
can pop it out, but I can't pop it in.
I've finagled with it too, so I get it. It still bounces around on me, and I'm like,
Denver, Lincoln. All right, cool. Double dive reverse. Cool, CJ. He says he's having a problem with the NGC. They're saying it's too minor. Like I said, I've heard of that. People having problems with PCGS and NGC for that. Where Annex, usually, if it's been attributed, they'll slide it.
Right. If it's already been done. But they want to be, hoity-toity, high and mighty.
And again, I'm an amateur. I'm just saying from what I've read and seen and heard from people in the know. I mean, myself personally, like I said, I'm just repeating what I've heard. But Annex usually, from what I've heard, will slap them. Where I know a lot of people, not just CJ, but other people have problems with NGC and PCGS. Having that problem too minor or whatever the reason is.
Right.
Oh, I don't blame you, CJ. I mean, NGC slab coin versus the Annex coin, you're talking, money. And I understand that. But I'd definitely try it with Annex and see what goes with them, because I think you wouldn't. If it's been attributed, I don't think you'll have a problem. Now, just my opinion. You could ask Robert about it. He'd know a lot more about it than me. I mean, Robert's submitted hundreds of coins to them, and
well, James Wiles,
discovery coins.
He even told me. James Wiles, when I had mine attributed, he told me, if you want it slabbed, you can do these two places, which I think was NGC or PCGS. Just make sure you include a copy of this letter. So, but I guess it all depends on who you talk to that day at NGC.
I reckon. I don't know. Whether their coffee is a little strong that morning or whatever.
Right.
Alexander says, I have a Steely 43 missing the 4. On the reverse, it's faint. AME and
that's my guess.
Yeah, see, I've not tried to attribute the coin, and I don't know the difference between Lincoln probably knows better than me, or Wiles and Wexler, but I don't know. I'm not experienced enough to be able to give anybody any advice on that. That's why I love having the on Sunday night coin chat, because I pick everybody's brain, and everybody in chat picks everybody's brain, and that's why I love having people on there that know a lot more than me. It's a learning experience for everybody and mostly for me. So.
Oh yeah, that's why I show up. Don't you know?
Well,
that's kind of like Joe and Austin last night. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, he said something was a large date, and I said, how do you know? And he said, because I said so. And I was like, no. I was trying to be slick and get the answer out of you because I want to know for me.
Right. I wasn't being facetious, I promise.
Right. I was like, no, I really wanted you. Yeah, reasons.
Exactly.
That's all I wanted.
I have this one. I have a feeling this one may have been cleaned.
Is that a Canadian or American?
Yes.
Canadian.
Okay, let me give you there you go.
This is an 1859, and it has started to tone on me.
And it's in good shape. That year,
but if you notice all them little scratches, those weren't very noticeable before.
Amy, that's a nice coin. For that year, look
yes, this is one of my prized positions, and it's starting to tone. You get some blues and purples going on up here. But since it started to tone, I noticed that we have a lot of these hairline scratches. All over the back side of it. So I'm fairly certain that what was my prized possession, 1859 Queen Victoria, with massive die cracks. Let me see if I can.
Oh, I see it under that G and then along the G towards the I.
Oh, yeah. It goes here. It goes all the way over there. We have a massive die collapse here. This right here, if you see all the little, well, when my finger gets out of the way, all these little witchy jiggers, like triangles, that's a die clash. This break's still going. It's still going. It's still going. This coin is awesome. There's so much. The C is doubled. Oh, this G is actually tripled.
Damn. I'll be right back, guys. Roll the fort down, girl. I'll be back.
Oh, well, I was getting ready to say I was getting ready to leave. I just entered it in the chat. Oh, I will stay up here while Amy talks, and then I'll bounce.
But yeah, this was since it started to tone, and I've learned a few more things. I'm pretty sure this one has been cleaned.
Where's NC at?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while, and I just cracked open a beer. That's just rude.
What is it? Oh, his name's popping up. I just gave him a drink. Well, I guess it still counts. He didn't say he was going to bed. He said.
There you go.
It's
hey,
been a while.
I had to buy a 6-pack of Tall Boys of the champagne of beers.
Do they make 6-packs of those?
Yeah, in Texas they do.
Oh, okay.
Did you know for Christmas they
there.
actually? Well, I don't know if it was Christmas or for New Year's, but they came out with a champagne bottle of Miller High Life because it's the champagne and beers, and I'm like, seriously, I need one. And I could not find one anywhere.
Oh, that sucks. That would be funny. You probably had an easier time finding ones, the blow up ones you could just keep and keep. Right. Then you'd be over it by then anyway.
I have a 24-ounce can of Miller High Life Miller Lite that I bought when I moved here because it had like a cowboy skull and sugar skulls and stuff all over the can. And my boys are like, "Are you going to drink your soda?" I'm like, "No, and it's not soda, it's beer. And no, I'm not opening it. I'm not drinking it. I'm like, well, why did you buy it? I'm like, because the can is cool. I just wanted it because
it's a keeper.
it's not for drinking. But I also have Matchbox cars that they can't understand why I won't let them play with them. So
because they're aesthetically pleasing and they don't need to mess with them.
Because they're Batmobiles and I have the entire set.
Oh,
You're not getting. Yeah.
I can remember my uncle had Hot Wheels that he'd always be like, okay, the ones in the case you cannot touch. The ones over there you can. But then I was like, okay. But then be like, ooh, I want your Yoda poster. He had a Star Wars Yoda poster hanging up. And it used to be at my grandma's when he lived there when he was younger. And then, you know, he left and he went to Korea and stuff. And then he came back pretty quickly. And then I figured after I got into this house and started cleaning everything up, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to find that Yoda poster. Nowhere to be found. I wanted to cry.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
you know, because I thought through just, you know, a bad rough patch, you know, losing him and stuff, I thought, I'm going to find that crazy Yoda poster I wanted since I was like 6, you know.
Right.
No. I mean, granted, there's so many treasures that were here anyway, but, you know.
Yeah.
As a kid, you're thinking, hey, that poster's priceless because it's got this goofy looking creature on it, you know.
It's Yoda.
Like it's short like me. I need that.
So I know you're gonna get off here. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you up and we'll talk about
yeah, my homework.
Ohio.
Yeah.
The trip.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay.
So Sharonville, is it that far outside of Cincinnati?
No.
Okay.
It's like on the side.
Okay. Because I was like, where's the epicenter of where we're, I guess if we're Ubering it doesn't matter, but if we happen to find something going on that's interesting, I mean.
Right, exactly. Well, that's what I was thinking because, you know, the coin show.
How far should I set the perimeter?
Right. Saturday, obviously, is like it's Friday. I think the coin show's Friday and Saturday, maybe? Or is it Saturday and Sunday? I don't know, but Saturday is going to be the biggest day. So I'm more interested on going there Saturday. But that leaves Friday night and Saturday night.
Right.
And I am all about checking out stuff.
Exploring. That's what we call it. Only my husband's on the railroad to go somewhere new. I was like, did you go exploring yet? No, I was too tired.
So yeah, gotta definitely figure something out, and I'll explain more later. Do you have Facebook?
Yeah.
Are you on Facebook?
Yes, ma'am. I thought I had you on there already.
You might. I don't know. It says friend, so we must be friends.
It's under that. See, I knew I had you on there already.
Oh my God! Why have I never seen this? Is that you and Corey Taylor?
If you want to know the truth, I didn't know we were or forgot.
Right?
But
who's this picture? Who's this dude?
Oh yeah, that was not this last Slipknot concert in August. That was on Bella's birthday. It was the one like 2 years before that. That was like obviously, you know, headliner near the end of the night, like sweating through everything. Right. The next move was I was like, I need to wear your mask for a picture, and he's like, it's gross in there, and I'm like, whatever. I've been here all day. I don't care.
Who is that?
I don't know.
The same dude?
Yeah. I was like,
hey, we need to go to a concert. I'm the same freak. Like, I don't do shit. Do you know how gross I am?
Hey, what camera are you using? Are you using your new camera or the old one?
My new one.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I was just wondering. I didn't know.
This is my old one. Let's see, right here.
All right, I'm gonna go put my sweetie to bed.
Okay.
Oh.
And this is the new one. Whoop. Isn't it cool?
I can't see it, but
a little to your. Oh, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
It looks like a big guy.
You just touch it.
Yeah, that's how mine is.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's why is it looking all right? Is it working okay?
Yeah, it's working okay. It just looks a little blurry. I don't understand why.
I don't know. You know what? It doesn't come with
connection.
Well, that could be because.
What kind of computer are you working on?
I'm working on a high-end gaming computer, but I don't know if I have. I think it's set on autofocus instead of manual focus.
Oh.
So moving around.
Well, earlier, like your voice got a little choppy when I said, "Oh, it's not me," because StreamYards was like giving me a hard time earlier tonight.
Oh yeah.
I can make a quick phone call. I'll be right back.
No, my internet here sucks completely.
Oh, I get that.
So
it's like I could be a town over 10 miles and it's leaps and bounds better.
Yeah, and I don't have the option for fiber optic. I have to do satellite, so it blows.
Tomorrow, that furnace guy's coming by at noon.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm gonna be back from the doctor. I gotta be there at 10:15 in Mount Vernon.
You don't have today was your last day of class?
I don't have class.
Today was your last day of class. Okay.
Yeah, I got a doctor appointment at the skincare place in Mount Vernon.
Okay.
10:15.
All right.
I'm going to lay down.
All right. I'll be there in a minute. Johnny Cash, you're up on our Cheetah.
Puppies.
Yeah. just Johnny Cash. I guess he's coming to say goodnight before he goes and lays down with his daddy, aka the D-Daw. Where you at? Mm-hmm. Let's make everybody dizzy and then find the dog.
It's a fat dog on mini legs.
Oh yes. Oh,
they're so cute. They're so funny.
Oh, there he goes. Too fast. And there's a gnome. Jacker keeps getting on to me. He's like, "Have you named that gnome yet?" And I'm like, "I forget what name I picked."
I'm back.
Oh, everybody gets seasick. All right,
but no, I did not know you had a coin attributed there, Amy. I'm real proud of you. That's cool.
Thank you.
I mean, like you said, I've been looking for one for 2.5 years. Ain't found one yet. But I'm going to keep a looking.
Yep.
You never know. I think Joe fell asleep, Lincoln. I'm not sure, but I think he did.
Yeah. Diane was saying something about she needed to hurry up and get in bed before he did.
Oh.
We weren't going to have room.
Well, they had a long day yesterday. I mean, they had a let auction. He modded Robert's auction.
I was so tired. I actually went to bed after the auction. Well, I ate, and I told Scott, I said, "Hey, I'm gonna lay down with you for a little bit and watch TV." I didn't even turn the TV on. Woke up and it was like 4:15 in the morning, and I thought, "Oh my gosh." But you know me, I'm usually like, "Woohoo! That's my prime time." No,
well, that's true.
I'm glad I did though. So I got more done today, but yeah.
But I'll be honest with you, I'm really looking forward to July. That's going to be a big time, I think. A good time, I hope.
No, how could it not be?
Yeah, really. I mean, you get that many coin people together. And as crazy as we are anyway.
Yeah, I was like, either they're just going to have to like rent out one side of a floor or
Oh yeah, just
something's gotta.
it'll be a party. I guarantee that.
Caution tape it off and be like, you guys don't want to know. That's what the sign should say.
Oh, really? What happens in Cincinnati stays in Cincinnati. Yep. But no, it sounds like a good time.
Yep.
I'm actually looking forward to the coin show itself. I've never been to one that big.
Gosh, I can't tell you the last time I've been on. Forever. And see, you can't use the word crack around me. It's a trigger word, you know.
I'm not going to bring a whole lot of money with me because I'll spend more than I need to, I'm sure.
No, I mean, I had my quote unquote crack party the other night. I was going to crack open some slabs or not slabs. I'm sorry, proof sets.
Oh, I thought you crack. I thought you said crap.
I went boop, and it popped open. I said, "Oh."
Oz is in chat saying no chickens in Cincinnati now.
Now let's eat ribs. Are they a dry rub or a wet mop state? We'll figure it out.
Really?
All right, you guys. Well, Alden, thank you for having me up and inviting me. Amy, I will be talking to you later. It's good talking to you.
Yes, ma'am. Everybody have a good night.
Well, I was thinking about shutting this thing down myself. So I'm going to be on later, but I got to get me a bite to eat. Amy, thank you for being my guest. Joe, I thank you, and Melissa.
What are you going to call me, McHoover? I heard it.
Yes. Melissa, thank you, honey. Thank you, everybody in chat. Thank you, Lincoln, for running the background for me, like always. God bless and Godspeed, and hopefully I'll see you all Sunday night if God willing, and we'll do a show on something. I'm not sure what yet, but we'll get it together. So y'all have a great night.
All right, you too.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
No, bye.